Hey guys, what is up? It's the boy Gerald and welcome to another video. So in today's video we will be taking a look at a really easy and fun double dagger critical hit build that allows you to kill and actually be pretty fast and regain health with each critical hit, making it a really good and fun build for when you are playing on the very hard difficulty. But before we are heading into the details, I would like to remind you that leaving a like will really help the channel out, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla content. So with that being said, let's get into the double dagger build. So as you guys might know, I really enjoy playing around with mixing and matching different weapons, perks and gear to create fun and easy builds for you guys. And today is no different. And I decided to show it to you guys to see how you like it and in order for you to recreate the build to try it out for yourselves. And I have to say that this build kills really fast, even on the very hard difficulty that I'm playing at right now. It makes it really fun to just clear entire enemy camps in a small amount of time with. So apart from the speed of the build, another aspect of it is the critical hit damage and the critical hit chance, and the small increase to damage. And in my opinion, one of the greatest aspects of this build is that I never need to worry about my rations again, because I can heal a small amount with every critical hit that I put in. But how do you make this build for yourself? So in order to create this build for yourself, you will need 4 basic components to make it, being the mentor set for the gear, the viper bow as the ranged weapon, the kopis dagger, and last but not least the Sutunger's claw dagger. So first off, the mentor set can already be collected pretty early on in the game, but I am not going in too much detail about how to get it since I already made a video on this. And I will link to it in the description below, and a small pop-up will appear on the top of the screen now. But now the most important question, why the mentor set? So you will need the mentor set for this build in order to kill enemies as fast as possible once you have equipped the full set. And for the increase in damage after a critical hit when equipped 2 pieces of the set. And apart from its stats and perks, I personally really like the looks of the mentor set, because it is different from all the other sets in the game and is more of an assassin's outfit rather than a Viking outfit. But of course, that is just a personal preference. So next up you want to get the viper bow for its perk, being that it increases the critical hit chance with every hit, which can stack up to 10 times. And you can get this viper bow from the merchant in the settlement, so you can get this pretty good bow relatively easy. And the greatest thing about it is that in order to get the perk you do not even have to actually use it, but just equip it while playing with the double daggers. And that also brings us to the 2 daggers that you will need for this build. So in your main hand you want to equip the Sutunger's claw. And this dagger you can find in Winchester at the Venta Bulgarum Bureau, west in the city. And you want to get this one for its perk, being that it increases the critical damage after each hit, which can stack up to 10 times as well. Furthermore, as you can see, I did equip some runes on the dagger to make it just a bit better and to further increase the critical chance after each hit. So it will increase the critical chance and the critical damage simultaneously. But don't worry if you do not have a lot of runes yet, because the most important aspects of it are the weapons and gear itself. The runes can just be added according to your personal preference and what stats or perks you want to increase to make the build really your own. And at last, in the offhand, you want to equip the kopis dagger, which can be collected from completing the entire Sussex story arc and will be granted to you automatically. And this dagger is also very crucial for its perks, since it will allow Eivor to regain some health after each critical hit, which in this build is quite overpowered. So once you've put the entire build together, it will work very well together. Since you will heal with every critical hit, damage will be increased after a critical hit damage and critical hit chance will be increased, and due to the daggers and the fully equipped mentor set, the entire build is also really fast in combat, which makes it very easy to pick off entire groups of enemies in no time. You can make this build even better by adding some abilities and skills, and personally I would advise to brush with that skill, since it will slow down time after a well-timed dodge, and you can get quite a number of hits in the meantime. And also the sprint attack will come in very handy, since you want to attack as soon as possible once you are up and close to an enemy, to already get quite some damage in. And for the abilities, I would advise you to take either the Poison Strike or the Fire Strike to crowd control and for a bit of extra damage when fighting higher leveled enemies. So everything combined makes this a really fun to play with, and above all very strong build, as it will just melt enemies with the quick strikes of the Double Daggers. And also the health regain of the Copus Dagger will take away the need for rations, as Eivor can heal in an instant while simultaneously getting damage in at enemies. So I would definitely advise you guys to give this build or at least the Double Daggers a try, since they are really fun to play with. If you like the content, make sure to leave a like, as it will help the channel out, and make sure to subscribe for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla content. Also let me know in the comments down below what you think of the build, and for quick updates on game related content, including the content coming to the channel, make sure to follow the channel on Twitter. As always, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.